Hello and welcome everyone to First Red Tech. So today is a great day and a lot of good news are coming into your way. So this episode of First Red Tech will be feature packed with announcements and good news. We'll be talking about obviously the OnePlus Z, Realme X3 and the Realme X3 SuperZoom, Mi Band 5 and Nokia PureView 9.3. So without wasting any time, let's directly dive into the video. But before that, if you're new to this channel, please subscribe to this channel and click the bell icon. Please support my work, and that's it. Let's go into the video. So the OnePlus Z, OnePlus 8 Lite or OnePlus Nord, whatever you guys want to call that phone, right? It's not very far away. I mean, in fact, it will be launched on July 10th. That is the next month, a couple of days from now. So I'm very excited, and all the fans of OnePlus who are directly eagerly waiting for this phone, they are also very excited because it is going to be one of our true flagship killer. It will come with flagship specs but at a very competitive price. There was a recent tweet from P stating that it's been a while, and at the bottom of that tweet there is a photo of OnePlus One. So I think the price will be starting at around $299 because OnePlus One, the flagship killer, the true flagship killer of 2014-15, started at a price tag of $299. So I'm suspecting the same price, and the specs wise it is coming with a real flagship killer specs. It is coming with Snapdragon 765G. It may come with 5G support. The RAM wise it is around 6GB of RAM, 128GB UFS 2.1 storage, Super AMOLED display of 6.55 inch, 20:9 aspect ratio and 90 Hz display. So that is a great thing at that price point. 90 Hz display is really welcome. So it will have under display fingerprint sensor as well because the display is a Super AMOLED display. With respect to the charging and the battery capacity will be 4300 milliampere hours and a 30 watt fast charging support will be there from OnePlus. The back camera will be of 64 megapixel main sensor, 16 megapixel ultra wide sensor and the 2 megapixel macro sensor. So it will be a 3-layered sensor setup at the back. In the front, it is being rumored that there will be a 2 different layer censored setup. One is a 16 megapixel main sensor and a 8 megapixel ultra wide setup. So there is actually a real ambiguity because the leaked images show only one camera at the front, but the leaked information about the camera, especially the front camera, shows 2 different sensors at the front. So we have to wait and watch basically what is the sensor size of the front camera, but as of now 16 megapixel main sensor will be for sure there in the OnePlus Nord. So price wise, again I told before that it will be starting at a price tag of $299. It's a crazy price tag, guys, with the specs whatever we are getting, and OnePlus is obviously known as a premium brand, so you will be getting a glass sandwich design, premium finish, fit and finish will be good enough at this price tag. So at this price tag, the OnePlus Nord will be playing directly with the Samsung A70, K20 Pro and the Realme X3. But the primary target of the OnePlus Nord will be the Apple's new iPhone SE of 2020. So it got launched at a price tag of $399 and thereby disrupting the entire market in this space. So OnePlus wants to regain the spot as a flagship killer. So OnePlus will price it at a competitive price tag of $299. Other leaks also suggest that the OnePlus Nord is expected with the 5G connectivity, owing to the fact that the Snapdragon processor that is sandwiched in between the body of the OnePlus Nord is capable of 5G. So there is a high chances that 5G also going to be coming. TÜV Rheinland certification is also done with respect to this phone. If you guys don't know what is TÜV Rheinland, it is the regulation and standard certification company. So that is already done for this phone. So P also gave a hint about a 4-part documentary. The trailer of that documentary is already launched. It's called A New Beginnings documentary trailer. So the first part is arriving on June 30th, and it is a 4-part documentary session which will describe how OnePlus Nord was actually shaped in a very real fast-paced development scenario. So OnePlus apparently launched a new Instagram handle, that is OnePlus Z Lite thing. So reason behind this Instagram handle is people call OnePlus Z or the OnePlus Nord with so many names, that is OnePlus Z, OnePlus Nord, OnePlus Lite, OnePlus 8 Lite. So they created an Instagram handle as OnePlus Z Lite thing. It has a lot of followers that in the Instagram handle, but it is to be noted that it's not an open Instagram handle. You need to send a follow request and if you get accepted, you will be one of the lucky ones. So apparently that Instagram handle is live. A blog post is also live with the name of introducing our new OnePlus smartphone series. So this blog post actually hints that the Nord OnePlus device, right, will be actually coming under a Nord series, I speculate. So let's wait and watch. It also states that after many years, OnePlus is again wanting to give the users a premium flagship design experience at a much cheaper price. So let's wait and watch. I'm eagerly excited. I will give you all the news coming ahead. Next is Nokia PureView 9.3. So again, a lot of speculation is coming into this phone, but since this phone is in a very early stages of development, right? So not a lot of information is available at this phone in online. So but I managed to get a few information, and I will present all those things in this video. So let's start with the camera. So the camera setup is probably the most talked about feature of the PureView 9.3 because of the fact it is going to be the first productionally available phone which is stated to be coming with a under display camera sensor. So that is really good news, guys. I mean, we have seen this technology before, but we have not seen this in under production level. So apparently Nokia is developing this camera sensor technology that will be under the glass. So the entire body will be a full body design, and the camera will be sandwiched against that body. So but I got the news also that Nokia is apprehensive to launch that phone in a hurry because they want other manufacturers to test the same technology, because they don't want to lose out on customers just because the camera technology may be giving problems later stage. With respect to the specifications, the other specifications include the 120 Hz display. The front camera, which should be embedded under the screen, is of 32 megapixel front sensor. At the back there will be multiple sensors, but the main sensor will be of 108 megapixel sensor, and it will be crafted with Zeiss optics, the curved Zeiss. So it will be one of the few phones that will be supporting the 8K resolution video as well, just because it is having the 108 megapixel optical sensor at the back. So with respect to this 108 megapixel sensor, right, there are two 108 megapixel sensors that are doing the industry right now. So one is manufactured by the Xiaomi and one is manufactured by the Samsung. So we don't have any clarity that it is using the Xiaomi one or the Samsung one. I hope it should use the Samsung one, but there is no apparent clarity about the same. The other specifications also include the Snapdragon 865 processor, the latest and greatest. Obviously it will come with 5G. It's a 6.29-inch POLED display of 2K resolution and sandwiched between two Gorilla Glass 6 body. It will come with a battery of either 4500 mAh or 5000 mAh. Comes with Qi charging and reverse wireless charging, as well as fast charging also. It will also have a IP rating of 68. So overall, if you see the specs, right, I think it's a great specs, but I think Nokia, since it is coming with a disruptive technology of camera under the glass, so I think they should test it well. And price point also, it should be a very sensible price point, because if for this technology users need to pay a lot of more premium price, I don't think it will be a very valuable feature on the market just because of that camera sensor technology. So I think Nokia should play a little bit quirky here and a little bit clever one. So June 11 was the official release date of the Mi Band 5, and owing to the fact it is coming to the global launch also very soon, just next month. So I think we should talk about Mi Band 5 also, and whether you should buy that band or not. So just before that, we need to tell that from June 18th it will be available in China. The price tag of that band is 229 yuan, and that is approximately $30, and it will come in Indian market at around 2400 to 2500 rupees. One of the main highlighted point of the Mi Band 5 is the 1.2-inch AMOLED 2.5D touchscreen. So I think that's a good improvement with respect to the Mi Band 4, because in Mi Band 4 the screen size was around 0.94 or 0.95-inch display. So 0.9 to 1.2 is a good shift, and the screen is obviously giving you more and more real estate with respect to that. It also provides improved sleep tracking. It gives a new feature, that is a blood oxygen monitoring feature. So that was not there in any of the Mi Band till now. One of the talked about feature of the Mi Band in general is the NFC feature, right? So each and every year we see that the NFC feature in Mi Band 5 was available in China, but it never came out of China. I don't know, maybe if it is not used much, but in this version of Mi Band 5, they are telling that NFC feature will make its way outside China as well, owing to the fact that Alexa and so many things can use the NFC. One of the significant features that was included in MI Band 5 is about the women's health and the PI scoring system. So with respect to women's health, the MI Band 5 will be capable of tracking the woman's menstruation cycle. So that is a very good feature and very welcome feature. Kudos to MI Band and kudos to Xiaomi as a company. So it also includes breath tracking, remote control for your smartphone camera, and new PI validity index. So PI stands for personal activity intelligence. It's a feature borrowed from actually Huami Amazfit series of lineup. So it essentially gamifies health tracking by giving you a score between 1 to 100 based on your daily regular activity and heart rate. One more significant point to note here is that the entire charging technology, the frustrating charging technology that was there since MI Band 4 was again knocked off, and magnetic charging control system came in MI Band 5. So from now on, you don't need to remove the band from your device or from your band. So you can essentially plug the magnetic band and then charging will follow. So apart from these features, 5 new activity modes have also been added in MI Band 5, starting with the elliptical, rowing machine, jump rope, indoor cycling and yoga. So that is also very good thing, because they are continuously adding new sports activity mode in this fitness band. So MI Band actually is a justice for the price. I think if you don't have a smartwatch or you want to upgrade from your existing band, whatever band you are using, so if you want to upgrade, I think this is one of the best option. Just seeing the price at this point of time. So definitely, if you are wanting to buy a new band, you can definitely invest in that, because it has Bluetooth 5.0, different features which are not present at this price point in other bands, and improved and very glorified health tracking system. So few days back, Realme released the Realme X3 and the Realme X3 SuperZoom. I think both the phones are exactly same. So it only divides of the camera. The camera in both the phones are slightly bit different, but with respect to the hardware and the internal specifications, both the phones are exactly same. So specs wise, both the phones boasts a processor of Snapdragon 855 plus, Adreno 640. The RAM is 8GB or 12GB in the SuperZoom, whereas 6GB or the 8GB in the normal X3. But both the RAM versions are LPDDR4X. So I'm a little bit confused here why Realme chose the LPDDR4X, owing to the fact LPDDR5X is already there for a long point of time. I think they should have updated the RAM at this price point. So the storage option is also 128GB, 256GB storage in the SuperZoom, and 3X receives the storage of 128GB. But both the storage options in both the phones is UFS 3.0. So that is a good thing. With respect to the display, both the display are exactly the same. It's a 6.6-inch display, FHD Plus and LCD display, having an entire high refresh rate of 120 Hz. With respect to the charging and battery, the battery is a 4200 mAh battery, having a 30-watt fast charging support. So in the dart charging support of Realme, you will be able to charge your phone at 100% at around 55 minutes of full time. So here comes the difference, the back camera. The back camera of both the phones contains 4 different lenses. Out of that 4 different lenses, 3 different lenses are exactly the same. There is a 64 megapixel main sensor, 8 megapixel ultra wide sensor and a 2 megapixel macro and depth sensor. But here comes the difference. There is a 8 megapixel periscope sensor is there in the SuperZoom, which is capable of 5x optical zoom and 60x digital zoom. Whereas a 13 megapixel telephoto sensor is there in Realme X3, which is capable of a total zoom of 2x in an optical fashion. In the front camera also, there is a 2-layer setup in the front, so it has two different sensors at the front. The main sensor is a 32 megapixel sensor in the SuperZoom, whereas the main sensor in Realme X3, that is a non-SuperZoom version, is a 16 megapixel sensor. But the exact same other sensor is of 8 megapixel ultra wide sensor, which is having a total depth of view of 115 degree. So the front camera of SuperZoom is a 32:8 configuration. The front camera of X3 is a 16:8 combination. So with respect to the price of 8GB 128GB version of the SuperZoom starts at a price tag of 24,999 rupees, whereas the 12GB 256GB version starts at a price tag of 32,999 rupees. So that is 33,000 rupees. In the Realme X3, the price starts at a price tag of 24,999 rupees. So it's a really good price at this performance, the 6GB and 128GB variant. So the 8GB, 128GB variant starts for Realme X3 at a price tag of 25,999. I agree, there are two different shortcomings in this phone. I may be nitpicking on the first one because I want to ask Realme why they gave the UFS 3.0 storage. Why not the 3.1 storage? Because it is available for a long time now. So UFS 3.0 is also a good storage option, but UFS 3.1 is an updated one. So I was thinking on the same lines. And the second one is kind of a major thing for me. Why at this price point where Redmi K20 is there, Redmi K20 Pro is there with the AMOLED display, why you are not giving an AMOLED display? Why a Full HD Plus display? So that Realme should consider in their design aspects in the later aspects of time. But if you see the phone as an entire package, the features that are coming inside the phone is a good price to performance ratio feature at this price point. I think if you need to upgrade, you can go for this phone at this price point. So that's all I had to tell. I hope you liked today's video. A lot of exciting stuff is coming into your way, guys. A lot of new launches are going to happen. I'll be covering all of them. Exciting times, exciting good times ahead. So keep an eye on your technology, keep an eye to First Red Tech. Definitely subscribe to this channel. Don't miss out on any technology updates. Please share with your friends. See you in the next video. Bye bye.